Hi everyone, it's Bob. I want to talk a little bit about our pension system right now. There's a lot of talk out there about not paying down our pensions, which is completely untrue. What's happening is we have four tiers of pensions in the state of Connecticut. We have Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 2A, and Tier 3. Tier 2, Tier 2A, and Tier 3 are 92 to 95% funded, which I think anybody would say is good. We have Tier 1, which has really been our problem for a very long time. That ended in 1984 and never been paid. It had been really a pay-as-you-go system. So we have been working very hard to pay down that debt over the last few years. In addition to our $250 million a year deposits into the pension system, we are now paying an additional $1 billion per year to pay down our pension debt. When Governor Rowland and the legislature agreed in the mid-1990s to have the 20-year state employee contract, that contract purposely underfunded the state's pension program. So now we have to not only make up for the fact that there were underfunding for many decades, from the 1930s to the 1980s, to now where that contract harmed us as well. The last thing I just want to mention is that when Governor Malloy came in 2011, he created Tier 3, which meant that new employees and existing employees had to pay more into their state and pension plans. That is projected to save over $21 billion over the next 20 years. And so far has been meeting those expectations. So we'll continue to make the decisions to pay down those debts, which means that we have to then cut from other areas, but it's the right thing to do and it's the right decisions to make for our children and our grandchildren.